Well, test. All right, welcome everybody to the Bucket Calf Show. I thoroughly enjoyed the interviews and process of that. Everybody is very, very knowledgeable about their projects. Everybody did a very good job with that. Everybody seems a little frisky with the weather here right at the moment, and I can attest to that. I didn't think I would be wishing I had a long sleeve shirt on today, but that's a good thing. So they assigned me the hard task of choosing a champion reserve out of these first year bucket calves. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to keep two of them out of this class that'll come back for champion, and they'll get purples, and the other two are going to be blues. Please don't take this to heart or anything like that, because everybody did a phenomenal job. The calves look good. Everybody looks like they fed them proper nutrition and everything like that. I guess I just got to double check my notes from everything. We take into consideration showman, the interview, and the calf. So with that, the two that are coming back for the finals are going to be you young lady and the gentleman over here for out of this first class. Nice job.
Receiving blue ribbons is Bo McClintock and Marie Lovell. Receiving purple and returning for the championship is Chapel Bergen and Augie Wallenberg. Entering the ring is the second class of the bucket calf.
Okay, as we get in here to our second class of first-year bucket calves, what I'm told it goes by the age of calves somewhat, and these obviously are a little younger calves, which nothing wrong with that. Again, all four of these do a tremendous job. It's hard to pick this. I will bring one back out of this class, young man. You'll be coming back for the final drive, and the other three are blues. And nothing against all of you guys. All did great in the interview and were very knowledgeable. Calves look great, and good job.
Receiving blues is Judd Holzing, Stella Enns, Carson Costel. Receiving a purple and returning for the championship is Corbin Kuntz. Entering the ring is the third class and final class of the first year bucket calves. We have two classes of second year bucket calves after the championship.
Okay, as we get in here into our last class of first-year bucket calves, again, I don't mean to sound like a broken record, but everybody's doing a great job. Calves are working nice. They all looked the part. Everybody did great in the interview. I know as a young person, that can be kind of intimidating going up to talking to somebody that you don't know that's asking questions. I guess with that, we're going to bring back the young man on my right there to come back, and the other three will be blues. Again, very nice job, and we'll get a final class here.
Receiving blues is Liberty Oltmans, Ivy Holzing, and Kaysen Allington. Receiving a purple and returning to the championship is Bo McClintock.
Well, as we is that now what? Okay, I guess we turned up the mic. Okay, try that. Okay, so as we get out here for our final drive, if you will, for our first year bucket calves, this is not, I guess, in my opinion, not an easy decision. Jamie had told me where I'm to use the look of the animal, the showman ability, the interview process, and do all of it, and use that to weigh my judgment. I'll just briefly talk through these kids just real quick. Gentleman out there in front, calf, great looking calf. I mean, it doesn't even honestly look like a bucket calf. He did a great job feeding that thing. He's growing good. Young man was very knowledgeable about his projects, answered every question I had. Young lady there in two does a great job showing. The interview was awesome. I guess just real quick, a few of the questions I did ask, I opened it up for the kids to tell me anything they want to about their projects, and one of the things that she mentioned that I guess nobody else did was she talked about a vaccination program. Just something that stuck out with me there. Another thing I was asking was challenges that you ran across, things you learned. Everybody was real great with all those questions. Young man in three there also does a phenomenal job showing that calf, his posture, everything about that. And I'm pretty sure, young man, you'll have a future in public speaking if you want to. The interview was great. Young man here on the end, I think you said you had 3 bucket calves here that you're showing. That's amazing. So I appreciate the hard work, and the knowledge you had with your project is great. Calf looks good. I guess with that, I'm going to go out here and shake the hand of my champion reserve.
Receiving championship first year bucket calf is Corbin Kuntz of Wilbur, and receiving reserve champion bucket calf is Chapel Bergen of Beatrice. In the ring is the first class of the second year bucket calves to have shown a second year bucket calf. They also needed to be shown last year at the Gage County Fair as a bucket calf.
Okay, as we get in here to our second year bucket calves, I commend all these kids because it can be a bigger challenge as these bucket calves get older, and if we weren't handled quite right, they can be difficult. Again, all four of you did very good at your interviews. I kind of asked the same questions pretty much as the first year bucket calves on what challenges and challenges you found and things you learned. It was great hearing all the answers with that. As all four of these calves look like very good fat steers. I mean, they're going to be very good in the end product. I guess with that, I'm going to go out and pick you a champion reserve here.
Receiving blues in the second year bucket calf, market calf class is Kate Hedricks and Luke Hedricks, both of Adams. Receiving reserve champion is Carson Costel of Odell. And receiving champion and a purple ribbon is Bo McClintock of Odell. In the ring is the second year bucket breeding calf.
Okay, so as we get in here to our last class for the bucket calf show, two really good heifers that ought to go make nice mama cows for these two young men. Both do a nice job showing, and I did again ask the same questions to about everything. Everybody was very knowledgeable about their projects and did a nice job with that. With that, I'm going to get off the mic and get you a champion.
Receiving champion in the second year bucket breeding calf is Hudson Swanson of Pickerel, and receiving reserve champion is Calvin Bowman of Odell. Thank you for coming to the Gage County Fair Bucket Calf Show. We hope to see you again tomorrow and Friday for the beef show.